All right, ready? Okay. All right, welcome back to the podcast. I'm Michael.
And I'm Matt Chin.
Yes. So I know the scenery has changed, but this is our new. This is actually the new redesigned and renovated front end to the shop. What do you think so far, Matt?
This is very interesting. They've got a logo up here too.
I mean, I had to spice it up somehow, right? I think this from here on out. I think this is where the podcast will film, so we're a little comfortable and not have so much echo in the back.
True.
But yeah.
There's all the buzzing from the heater or whatever.
I know, that's crazy, dude. It just disturbs everything in the flow of things. But right now, yeah, so far, everything is... Yeah! What do you think?
I'll say it's a little brown. It needs a little more blue. These lights are cool. If you guys can see these lights.
Yeah.
Like that. But it's a work in progress, I think.
Yeah, so you think we should add blue? You're saying we should add blue?
Well, we want our logo, or not logo, but like our company colors to be purplish.
Yeah. So maybe like an accent of a purple or something?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe these lights, but have you ever seen those like hex lights?
Yeah.
Little light panels?
Oh, maybe... Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take notes of that. Okay. But yeah, if you have, give me a review about the new space. I like it, especially the laminate wall was my... I
don't think they can see it, but
I know. Oh,
trust us.
right,
There's a laminate wall here.
Come visit, and you'll see it, and then you can see why I'm so in love with it. Maybe I'm just getting old. I don't know. Whatever. It is what it is now. But yeah. So how have you been, Matt?
I've been good.
Yeah.
Goggles.
Yeah. Car coming along.
Car coming along slowly.
Slowly but surely.
And surely.
Yeah. I'm still gotta figure out my whole fender issue. Do I ball out and get carbon fenders and just run it as raw carbon and not paint it, or do I just go fix the fender, or do I replace the fender and paint it and just live with a mix match paint job of eternity?
If you're looking for my opinion, I feel like I'm going to give my opinion, and that's going to be the entire topic for this podcast.
Okay, sure, let's go.
Scrap the first for the topic that we planned. Let's get into this one. Okay, here's the thing. Michael wants to get... Michael's fender's ding, first of all, so can't really, it looks whack.
It's a little whack.
It's a little whack.
Yeah,
so
it's
Michael
lame.
wants to get carbon fenders for the BRZ, and then he wants to paint them. Wait, here's another thing. The carbon fenders are literally the same shape as the OEM fenders, just carbon. So my point is...
Is it not dank? It's dank as hell, bro.
What?
It's dank as hell. What do you mean?
If you paint the carbon, it just looks like a normal fender. No one can tell it's carbon.
Again, I won't paint it, but you're gonna see and know it's carbon because I'm gonna leave a carbon strip out somewhere. Leave some of the carbon exposed, right?
But you said you want to leave the strip on the inside of the engine bay, which is actually pretty cool.
Exactly.
No, it's cool, but I think it's cool when you have a fender that is different than stock.
So
here's the thing. You pull up on a BRZ, you're like, yo, this is a nice fender, dog. It's got like some I don't know. Let's try to think about the Victory one. I don't like the Victory ones, but so like
vents. Let's say
it's vents. It's not vents in it, right?
Okay.
So you know it's not stock, and then Michael pops the hood for you, and you're like, "Damn, this carbon boy! It's got a vent and it's carbon, fire!" But nah, you got like a normal stock looking fender, and people are like, it's just a normal thing, and then you pop the hood. But how often are you gonna pop the hood?
I mean, have you seen my intake?
Yeah, I know, but people on the street when you're just driving the car, day to day, how often do you pop the hood?
I mean,
How many times did you pop the hood yesterday? 0. I popped the 0 times yesterday. That's my point.
What a hater, bro. Man, just hating on my decisions in life.
No, I won't. If you're gonna spend the money to make a difference. If you're gonna look, if you're gonna buy a carbon fender and paint it, you might as well just throw the money away. What's the difference?
I'm throwing it at carbon. What you mean?
But you can't tell.
What? I'll open it and show you. You know what? I'll run it raw. No, I forget it. Now I'm done. I'm just running it raw.
Run raw, just unpainted?
Maybe I should just do that.
Okay, you know what? At least you can tell it's carbon.
Damn, this guy really pulled it. Bro, I'm just...
If you get a carbon fender that is not any different in terms of shape, and you paint it, there's literally no difference.
But the whole car has been subtle. Look at it. The car's a BRZ. It certainly is a 8.6 front end that nobody knows about. It has it's still stock body overall. The wing is the most sorry about that. The wing is the most accented piece of the car right now. Okay, the wheels too, but whatever. Wheels are always woo, right? Oh, what? Now I have a more subtle flex that I have a painted carbon fender. What? Why is it not cool? Why is that not cool? I think it's cool.
It's not a subtle flex. It's not a.
It is a subtle flex. We're like,
okay, it's too subtle. It's literally so subtle that no one knows about it.
Until I mention it, and then I go like, wow, look at that flex.
Do you know the meme where it's like vegans after 5 minutes telling someone they're not vegan?
So it's
literally like Michael after 5 minutes is not letting someone know they're carbon fenders. Because if you don't tell someone, they're literally never gonna know. They look stock.
It's okay, you know. I'm just saying. Sometimes people don't even know what my car is, bro. I went to a few gas stations before, and there was like, "Hey, yo, what car is that, bro?" It's a Subaru. A Subaru? They make these? And I'm just like dumbfounded. I was like, yeah, they do. Wow, that's a cool Subaru, bro. And then I swear to God, they're not drunkies. They're literally just filling gas, and they just happen to see my bright ass yellow car. So like, you know, people don't know what it is even to begin with. So like,
I have a feeling they're just not into cars, or they're dumb.
Probably.
What do you mean? It looks like a normal 8.6 VRZ dot.
That's because you know it's a VRZ. Because you know cars.
I swear, anyone who's even remotely in the car community knows what 8.6 looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the most common, popular car in all of car culture at the moment.
Of course it is, and it you know, it gets a lot of love and hate. I get it, but I'm just saying, like, you know, when I'm driving around, I don't need people to know it's carbon. But if I go to shows and they're like wondering what's up, oh bam, look at that carbon fiber. No.
Not feeling it, dog.
Okay, so maybe I should just like bang out the ding on the fender.
Bang on the ding. Maybe get like a stock replacement.
Yeah, but then if I get stock replacement, the paint won't match the rest of the car, and I have this one painted fender.
Richard can blend it. Have trust in
I have this crazy idea that just popped in my head.
Okay, let's hear it.
What if...
That sounds dumb as hell already. Sorry, go on.
Wow, thanks for the support. I thought friends were supposed to support other friends. Anyways.
No, not when they do stupid things.
You know how I was complaining about the paint and all that? What if instead of fixing the paint, I just cut into the fender and put vents in it? For now. What's your thoughts?
Wait, for the carbon fender or the
stock fender? No, just stock fender. I don't have carbon fender money anyways right now, so it's all pipe dream right now. Please.
Yeah, fuck it. Put a vent in it.
I think that'd be a better idea, right?
Have you seen people who do the time attack style vents? Yeah. They cut like 2 lines right behind the wheel, and they fold the metal in.
You show me later. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Imagine
because they're all yeah.
Yeah, so like okay. you got the wheel right here.
Yeah.
And then since it's flat on the FRS, they cut 2 lines that are horizontal, and then they take the middle part and bend it inwards.
The Victory fender. That's basically what the Victory fender looks like.
But better, because I hate the Victory fender.
Yeah. Vic has a very cool fender on it. It's just kind of like that, but then the problem is the dent is somewhere else. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say.
Like honestly, that's why I was thinking, like, just, you know.
Although the place where your dent is would go perfect for like a GT3 RS style vent.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's literally what I'm thinking. Like, achoo, and then black accents, and then I'll wrap it with carbon accents instead, because, you know, I'm a little may or may not be a little weird, but
I feel like GT3 RS vents might be a little aggressive, but you can find a way to like put vents in that area.
And then that'll work.
Potentially. Go to the drawing board?
Yeah. Okay.
How'd you do it? Who would cut those vents? Just us?
I mean, we'll buy the vents, and then basically what we'll do, you have to cut into the fender, and then you gotta mold the vent into it. So and then you can either rivet it in, or you rivet it in, or like you bondo it in.
What do you mean buy the vents? Like someone make vents?
Yeah. Like
for the BRZ?
Yeah. Well, vents are kind of like generic in a sense. So if you go on like various engineering, they have vents for hoods and stuff. They'll tell you this is a vent, and they'll fit hoods of whatever because they're a particular size and shape.
Seen.
And then you just kind of But
it's a fender though.
No, it's not a fender. It's a vent. It's straight up just a vent. For wherever you want to put it.
Because the ones I'm thinking about are like yay big, the square ones, and that won't fit on the fender.
The smaller ones, yeah. But okay, you put it like that, yeah. There are ones that are smaller that are meant to be put onto vents. Vents are meant to be put on fenders, yes.
Seen.
English is tough, guy. I'm lacking sleep right now.
I think it'd be pretty sick.
Yeah, right? Okay.
A little like spicy something.
Yeah, and instead of trying to like paint match everything and like make it all fit together, maybe that'll be my fix for the year. And then just pull the dent out, straighten it out, and then... Oh, why is it like that? Oh, race car, baby, even though I haven't gone track yet.
You're going to pull out the dents? But if you're going to cut it...
No, I didn't pull the dent that's not... because the dent, I don't think the vent will actually cover the dent. It'll be actually in line with the dent. So I still want to straighten it out, but I don't want the whole problem. My problem is not pulling it out. My problem is the paint of it, where I had to paint match everything and then do all that stuff.
If you get new fenders.
Yeah, which I don't want. So since if I use the vents, I don't have to do the painting again. I just have to. Well, I have to paint it a little bit, but like it's not as crazy of a job, and I won't feel as like OCD about the mix match paint because what I did was a fender mod, right? That's kind of what I'm getting at. So maybe we can. I'll sleep on it. That's a good idea. But yeah. But now that we have gotten that out of the way, today's topic was actually about.
How much time do we have left? Do we have enough time to go through the next topic?
Yeah, be quick. I mean, like I think you can. Right? I think we can. So let's get into it. Like I think I had to talk about my car. I wanted to also like. I don't want people to know everything about my car, right? And I want me to tell people about your car. Your body kit, bro. I'll expose you.
It's coming along. I'm just waiting from Japan.
Yeah, I know. And then waiting for paint as well.
Scene.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Next year ting.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So did you actually? Yeah. Did you give the gas cap to Richard to?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said he can do something about it.
We're talking about the wing. We're gonna fix the wing first.
Oh, okay.
And then.
Okay.
Paint.
Yeah. So he bought a wing, just so you all know. His car's not dinky anymore. Freaking Grand Am looking ass.
All right. Topic for today is
drivetrain superiority. Which of the three do you think is the best of the best? There's front wheel drive, there's rear wheel drive, and there's all wheel drive. And I want to know why you think that particular drivetrain is the best.
Well, I think as you know, I'm a big variety person.
But I want you one. I don't need all varieties, bro. I'm a variety person too, as you can tell by my choice.
Here's my thing. My current cars are the S15 and the CRZ. S15 rear wheel drive all day, like proper sports car, lightweight boy. Don't need no front wheel drive. Or it doesn't need all wheel drive. It doesn't need to power the front wheels because that's more weight. And then if you switch it to front wheel drive, it's just not the same sports car. Because drifty boy, you can't drift the front wheel.
Front wheel drive ain't a sports car.
So that's, the S15 in my place as like my, I would say, flagship, my favorite summer sports car should probably be rear wheel drive, just as that sports car.
Okay, you believe that like rear wheel drive is just the better
for a sports car.
For a sports car. Okay.
Like, I have two cars for that reason.
Okay.
Right.
For a sports car.
For my sports car, for my summer car, I want it to be lightweight, so it can't be all wheel drive, and I want it to be like that drifty slidey boy, so it can't be front wheel drive.
Okay.
That leaves rear wheel drive. But it gets a little more different when we talk about my daily. My CRZ front wheel drive, sometimes it's cool. But when we live in Canada, I want to do some like slippy slidey stuff in the snow. Can't do that front wheel drive car. So
you could do that front wheel drive.
So I'm saying, like you can't hold the power slide.
Yeah, that's true.
Right.
That's true.
So I think for that reason, I think front wheel drive maybe isn't it for me. But then, I guess another topic for another video would be, what do I replace the CRZ with?
Yes! Oh my god, he's finally getting there. Oh my god.
We've been talking about this topic for so long. We've been talking about it later.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about replacing the CRZ. But
okay, next episode we'll talk about it.
Yeah. So the CRZ is front wheel drive. It's cool because like I can't think of another I guess this is personal bias, but I can't think of another all wheel drive vehicle that feels like a CRZ. Because the next step up is probably like a Golf R, more power, too fast, an Audi, like an S3.
Yeah, but so you would want to replace it with an all-wheel drive car? That's what
I think so.
Okay.
Front wheel drive is fun because it's light. What are the benefits of front wheel drive? It's light.
So front wheel drive benefits are that because everything is in the front, there's less moving components. Like there's less mechanical parts that need.
So reliability.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reliability, practicality. Also, because it's all in the front, you have a lot more space and more interior space you could deal with because there's no drivetrain tunnel you gotta worry about. You don't like drive shaft stuff.
Funny thing, the CRZ seats are so close to each other because there's no transmission in the middle. Do you notice that?
Yeah. But that's why it's so spacious. Dude, I can open the door here and I just have to go. Okay, go.
Move on the side, right?
Yeah. And I'm not even as tall as you, bro. Think about that. It's compact, but like there's still space. That's what I like about the CRZ. But that's the idea. Front wheel drive cars typically was meant for
econo boxes.
So like you can fit more people into it. Like more spacious interior. You don't have as many running gears or like less parts to brake. rear-wheel drive is definitely more of a sports car. But yeah, okay. But you still didn't say like which is your preferred rear-wheel drive? Is that what I'm getting at?
Yeah, for like my dedicated sports car, rear-wheel drive, 100% easy. But for my daily, I think I want to move from like front-wheel drive to all-wheel drive.
Even more.
Or even like the Audis are front-wheel drive based all-wheel drive, right?
Some of them are.
Most.
Most of them. Well, yeah, most of them.
Yeah.
Are.
Even the RS3, I'm pretty sure the RS3.
RS3 is, but I think like
drive,
yeah.
which is crazy to me for being an RS car, but.
I mean, it's still based off of a Golf R. Realistically, it's an MQB platform, right? So,
yeah.
You know.
So I think that might be the direction for me. Just like.
Okay.
Because I definitely do feel that the handling characteristics of the CRZ lend itself really well to being front-wheel drive.
It's because it's front-wheel drive.
That's why it handles pretty well, right?
Yeah. Okay. So.
I'm not saying it handles amazing, but it handles pretty well for like in the Econo box. It has 120 horsepower.
Yeah, I have 130 because I'm the facelift. More torque, baby!
So yeah, to answer your question, I'm going to say rear-wheel drive for my dedicated weekend sports car boy.
Okay.
And then front-wheel drive is nice, but I think moving more towards like a front-wheel drive based all-wheel drive system might be the mood because we have snow.
It's more so that. Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
But I see a place for the CRZ in my heart.
I think it's a 2-1 vote right now because basically I agree with you too because I think that driving a rear-wheel drive car is just I feel like that's how a car should be. Like it just feels more natural in a sense of things, right? Let's just omit the mechanical aspects of it because honestly, you can Google this yourself, guys. Like I'm not a PhD in anything. I'm a PhD in stupid, so you can figure it out yourself. But just the feel of it, having your rear wheels pushing you forward as you drive, it's a way better driving experience than having your front wheels pull you forward. Like that's the whole thing for me. I prefer rear wheel drive for that particular reason, but practicality wise, it's the same thing that you just said. The CRZ, even though it's a 2-seater with no back seats, it's still way more practical than the BRZ having 4 seats. The rear seats are useless, dude. I'm like, it's because of the trans tunnel, right? The trans tunnel and the drive line just goes right through, so you have no space in the back. And then even though they're both coupes, right? I actually think that if we put the JDM rear seats into our cars, it's still more usable than the BRZ.
Ooh, whoa.
That's a
whoa.
I know. It sounds crazy. It's crazy, brother. But because the CRZ is really small. If y'all have seen the back of the CRZ, like it's stupid small. But that's the idea that I really believe that it's actually true. I believe that the CRZ might have more room in the back than a BRZ just due to the flooring and all that stuff, right? But yeah, I also agree. But here's the thing about the all-wheel drive system that I find that mechanically all-wheel drive, I do think it's more superior just due to how you're slipping, the front wheels will guide you out. You know, oh, you're stuck. Well, guess what? Your rear wheel's stuck. Okay, don't worry. Your front wheels will pull you out, right? When you're looking for traction and drag racing and stuff, right? Nowadays we're having these systems where it's all-wheel drive from a dig, but then once you're up to speed and you have traction, front wheels disconnect and it just becomes pure rear wheel drive.
But that's for a rear wheel drive based system.
Yeah.
Like BMW, I think.
BMW, the new F90 M5 and the G80s and stuff. Yeah, when they have the X-Drive, you can fully disengage the front wheels to make it into rear wheel drive, but then you can also use the all wheel drive as well, depending on your mood, right?
I think that'd be a good system if that was for my sports car, but if it's for my daily, which I'm looking to replace, it wouldn't be. It'd be too close to the S15 in terms of rear-wheel driveness.
Okay.
Too close. I would want something to be front-wheel drive based.
So, sum it up.
Actually, a little bit of curiosity.
Yeah, go for it.
No, I'm saying that's why.
Okay.
That's why I want front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. Front-wheel based all-wheel drive because I'm curious about how that feels.
Okay. Yeah, I have not liked the Golf R I've driven. I have not liked any Golf R I've driven before. Yeah. Driven a 500 wheel horsepower one, the fun part was when you hear the noises. That was it. Because you boost up and it was like, whoa. But yeah. RS3 was pretty fun, I guess. Yeah, the RS3 was pretty fun because making it made my stomach turn when under the acceleration, bro. I'm like, I feel sick. It's just ooh.
They're quick, right?
It's too quick, I find. Like I've driven a 700 horsepower GTR. I didn't experience the same like gut wrenching like feeling.
Really?
Yeah, it was cool, bro. My favorite story to tell was I driven a GTR, and all I have to say is I went from 0 to going to jail tonight in like under 7 seconds.
Jeez.
It was so fast. Like I just remember like making the turn, and it's like 3 upshifts, and I was like, oh.
3 upshifts. You're in 4th gear.
Yeah, by the time I caught 4th gear, I told you, going to jail tonight speed, bro. I wasn't joking when I said that, okay?
That's.
But yo, it was literally make the turn. I look down, all I see is the needle this way. I'm like, yo.
God damn.
But it was in Mexico. It's fine. Mexico. You can't catch me. There's no proof. But yeah, like, yeah. But
okay,
all we dress system. I think like that's the thing. To say which one's the best, I still think that like rear wheel drive, based on the balance of everything, rear wheel drive would still be my go-to choice if I were to just pick one drivetrain. But like I guess since we're breaking the mold and be like, what if this scenario and this scenario, much like you, daily front wheel drive. I still don't want all wheel drive as a daily. I don't feel like fixing all the extra things that I don't need to use. I'm just saying, I got just a practical sense of things. And then my sports car, my weekend car, I gotta go to the back, like the back roads and like rip it. Rear wheel drive is still better. The all wheel drive system, I'm still haven't found one where it makes me go, yo, this is the best thing ever. Like it just impresses me everywhere. It's just like it's always wow, this all wheel drive system is really good. Like this car is really good. Like STIs and Subaru STIs. Wow, this really rotates. Wow, this is nice. But it's still never. I can always look back on my BRZs like I still like my BRZ better, just strictly because the agility that it brings me, and it's just agility. I love that part about it. Oh no, my ankles are showing. Save this for OnlyFans. Okay, well, okay. So agreed. So I guess we're both on the same page. But on the next episode, we'll talk about your CRC replacements. I lost brain cells over that night, bro.
It's an interesting conversation. We can save it for later. What time we're at now? I think. Yeah, that's probably a good place to end it.
Yeah.
Let us know down in the comments below which is your favorite drivetrain layout. Yeah. Let us know why.
Also,
do you agree with us? Do you disagree with us?
Yes, right? And also, please, review this place. I really want to know what y'all think about this so far. I guess you had nothing to really compare it to, but if you just saw this place, what do y'all think? Just leave a comment down below. All right, I guess that's it.
I will say, I want to drive a Type R, because people regard the Type R as the best handling front-wheel drive car, right?
I said this full of gusto. If I ever replace the CRZ,
Type R.
Type R. FL5. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Oh, you money like that? Okay.
I don't. I'm saying like 300 horsepower is a lot of power.
But it's usable. It's very, very usable.
Yeah. Because I think people generally regard Type R as best front-wheel drive.
I still think it is.
Right?
I still think it is.
And a lot of people do say that the front wheel, they would rather have like that FK8 or FL5 over like some other rear-wheel drive competitors.
The purpose. Everything's about purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah. I would want both simultaneously, not one or the other. Having both is my ideal.
Because I think one of the things is people said the Type R is sort of like a scalpel for the track.
Yeah.
So, but I think like being on the track and being fast is different than being on the track and having fun.
That's another topic, by the way, that I have saved up, but we'll talk about it later.
No, but like I think it lends itself really well to the drivetrain conversation.
Yeah.
Because front-wheel drive can be really fast, but I don't think it will ever be as much fun as rear-wheel drive.
All right.
So I think that's another consideration that we didn't really make.
But we'll discuss later, because that's actually one of the topics I had in the back of my head.
And then the last thing I will say is, when I drive my CRZ, I don't feel like I'm about to kill myself. A lot of the reason, like kill myself isn't like, not purposely. I won't wrap myself around a tree because it's front-wheel drive, right? Whereas when I'm driving a rear-wheel drive car, I feel like, hey, there's a chance I might kill myself tonight because it's rear-wheel drive. I don't know, do you feel that way?
How about just don't? How about just be safe?
Shit happens, dog.
Okay.
Yeah, I could be safe. I could also just not leave my house every day.
Okay, we'll save this for another topic. Thank you for listening to the podcast.
I'm being cut off.
Yeah, forget this guy. This guy's gonna go off on a tangent for another half an hour, so we'll talk about it later.
Let us know down in the comments below.
Yes, give us a review, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys next time.